guys, if you read the title, yes, I'm back with another Hampton Q&A. Like I said in the last one, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and comment if you want more Hampton content. I will probably not be doing another Q&A, but other type of content. So if you want to see that, let me know. Also, I will be doing a some more first year college students content, not specifically towards Hampton. So if you're watching this and you're going to another school, just let me know and I will be sure to do some content on that. Just overall trying to get you guys some tips or whatever. If you like my hair, the link to that tutorial will be up here. I definitely cut it and styled it myself, so is she a hairstylist? But yeah, we're just gonna hop right into this video. We do not want this to be too long. We want this to get to the point and get to these questions. So I'm pulling up the questions now. I did not get to finish all of the questions I did last time. I mean, that I got sent last time, and I did get sent some new ones. So we're gonna try to go through as many of these as we possibly can. So let's go through the old ones first real quick. Okay, so how do you keep your scholarship? So I had 2 scholarships at first. I had a Army ROTC scholarship and I have an academic scholarship. I broke my contract with the military and I'm no longer in Army ROTC. A lot of people do not know that about me. Yes, I used to do the PT. I used to do the whole thing. I did Navy ROTC in high school, got my scholarship. I turned down a 3-year tuition scholarship with a stipend. I know, crazy, right? If you want a full video on that, I could get that to y'all. So yes, I did turn that down, but I have an academic scholarship, and in order for you to keep your academic scholarship, you have to maintain a 3.3 GPA, and yeah, I think that's about it. So yes, sir, that's how you keep your scholarship. What are some other food options near campus? Okay, so in the student center, every semester you get $75 on your ID. So your ID is basically, you get a free, you get your ID when you first come, and you basically keep that ID until you graduate. So do not lose it. If you have a meal plan on your ID, to get it replaced is $30. So I haven't lost my ID. I lost it one time, but I found it. But yeah, do not lose your ID. Don't throw it away at the end of the year. So if you go to pre-college, keep that same ID. It's a long process to get your ID. Like literally, especially when you go to pre-college, because they literally make you sit in a line and you gotta wait in line to get it. And then, but once you get it for pre-college, all they do when you get, they just switch the sticker. So it's a sticker at our ID. Maybe I should go get my ID. Out of breath. Oh, let me cover this up. Okay, so this is my ID. Your ID number is right here. Y'all see my name? That's me. So that's me. Your ID, you get stickers on them. So like, yeah, you see that says spring 2020. First it says summer 2019. That's when I went for pre-college. And then they took that off, and then they put fall 2019. That's when I was my fall semester. Took that off, and now it says spring 2020. I'm out of breath, y'all. That's not good. So the way they do your IDs is they basically just make sure you're financially and medically clear. Once you're financially and medically clear, you just show them the email or show them the paperwork, and then they just switch your sticker. So yeah, whenever they send you those emails, just star them so they don't go too far down and you won't have to go search, because that's how you get your key moving day. That's how you do everything. So yeah, and also try to stay, like, let's say for spring semester, make sure you're like going to be financially clear before you leave fall semester, because you do not want to be trying to call that financial aid office. They do not like to answer. They color people time. They do not like to answer. So I know there's nothing you can really do about it. Like your fall semester, light exposure, too much. There's nothing really that you could do about it your incoming semester, because you're not on campus. But once you get on campus, just a tip of it, and a tip of for advice is make sure that you get that situated before you leave, because they be on color people time. So like for me, for example, I would go to the financial aid office and everything before we left for winter break. I'm straight. I don't owe y'all no money. All right, cool. See y'all in the spring, because I don't want to deal with none of that. They won't give you a key, nothing until you get it. So the next question is, how much is laundry in the dorms? And another thing is, do you have to pay for laundry? So yes, you have to pay for laundry. I know, expensive as heck, right? So all of the dorms cost the same amount of laundry from what I understand. I know all the girls' dorms cost, the dorms, they charge the same amount. So it's $2 to wash your clothes, and it is 75 cents to dry. You pay with your card. So literally, this is for everything. Like, this is for your food. This is for you to get into the dorm, because our dorms do lock after 11 p.m. So you need this to get into the dorm. And I'm not saying like the dorm, your dorm room, you use a key for that, but you use this to get into the dorm building. The dorm building doors lock at 11 o'clock. So you need that. You need that to get into the caf. You need this. Ooh, you need this to do so much. This is where they put your $75 on. This is what, you know, if you're going to a party on campus, they need to see this. Like if you're going to Holland or something, you need to have your ID. This right here, you don't want to lose this. This is very expensive. This is what your $44,000 is on. This is your $44,000 ID, so take care of it. And if you lose it and you got a meal plan, it's $30 to replace it. I think it's $10 or $15 if you don't have a meal plan. But I'm not losing this. I keep it in my phone case when I'm at school, in my wallet when I'm at home. And I lost my wallet. One time I had lost my wallet like the first week we got on campus. Like when I say I just got my ID, like my driver's license was in there, so I had to get a new driver's license. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. In order for me to get my driver's license, I had to know my driver's license ID number. Who was memorizing that? So I didn't have an ID for a long time. It was just so much. And then because I wasn't in Maryland, it was a lot. It was like, we need your social security and I'm not there to give it to you. So it was a lot. But luckily this wasn't in there. This was in my phone case. So when I'm on campus, I usually like to keep this on my phone case because I don't really like to carry my wallet around too much, just because if I carry my wallet, I know I'm gonna spend money. So I try to keep that in the room under the bed, hidden or something like that. Hide it from myself. Take it for important emergencies only. But definitely keep this on you. A lot of people wear the like lanyards or whatever with their ID. I personally do not like lanyards for my keys. I like my keys to look grown. I don't know why. I guess long story short, when I was growing up, my dad used to tie a shoestring with our key on it, and I just felt like that was so kitty. So as soon as I got my car key, I took the lanyard off, house key, car key, mace, keychain. My day should have those keychain, and my her campus keychain. That's basket. For some of these new questions. Okay, how do you start a club? So I think this is just from my understanding. To be able to start a club, you have to go to like student activities, and they're in the student center, and you just basically tell them you want to start a club. I think you just need like 10 people. I don't know the whole process, but you basically go through student activities. If somebody at Hampton University knows and is watching this video, please put in the comment. In the comment section, just help them out. And that goes for my other video as well as this one. If I'm answering something or I don't answer something fully, and you all are watching from Hampton and you have any tips, just leave them in the comment section and be sure to chat with them. Also, if you're watching this and you're a freshman, leave your major down there, and any people who go to Hampton, try to chat with them, give them tips, give them advice. If y'all have any specific major advices, such as what building is your class is going to be in, be sure to leave those in the description box. So yeah, what process did you go through when registering for classes? Y'all, let me tell y'all, registering for classes is so dumb. Like, luckily I get to register for classes early because I'm in the student, well, first it was because I was in ROTC, but I'm also in student support services. So we get to register for classes early, and when you're on campus it's kind of easy, but they make you basically have to meet with your advisor once you're there. So y'all will be straight right now, I believe, because right now you don't really have an advisor to give you a pin, but you usually have to go get a pin from your advisor, which means now you have to set a meeting up with your advisor, go meet with them. You have to fill out this audited sheet and get your transcripts, and basically your advisor is supposed to advise you and tell you what classes you need to take next semester. You could just basically look up the curriculum and figure out what classes you need to take yourself, but I guess they pay the advisors to advise you, so you might as well take advantage of them. They're not doing much of anything else sometimes. But my advisor, he's pretty cool. Like, he set it up because we're home. He set it up kind of like on Blackboard, where it's like a class assignment where you submit your audited sheet and your transcript through there, like it's an assignment. And then when he submits it back, instead of giving a grade, he gave us our pen. So that was pretty cool, pretty simple, pretty easy. Yeah, so my first semester, my fall, well, pre-college, they made my schedule for me. I didn't care. It was good. I didn't have no 8 a.m. Fall semester, I waited to the very last minute to fill my schedule up. Like, literally the last day to register for classes was like, I did it the day before or a few hours before they closed it. And don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Don't procrastinate, because I had 8 a.m.s down. Like, I had 8 a.m.s, a biology 8 a.m. Like, when I tell you, that was the worst thing I ever could have thought of. And then I was in ROTC, so I had like 5 a.m. PT, go take a shower, and then an 8 a.m. class, and then I had 7 a.m. lab. It was just a lot. So I didn't like my schedule fall semester. My schedule spring semester was pretty cool. I feel like I did a good job for spring semester. So yeah, spring semester was cool. I think all my classes I had, like, the earliest class that I had spring semester was 9:30, and that's because I wanted to have this specific teacher for my pre-cal class, and that was the only time that was going to be good on my schedule. So I sucked it up, and I have a 9:30. That's the earliest one. But this upcoming semester, I think I'm okay with my schedule. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I only have one class, like uno clase. De clase de uno. On Monday and Wednesday and Friday I only have one class, and I was debating because it was a 12 p.m. So basically I could take the class from 12 to 12:50, but I was like, girl, 12 to 2, like 12 to 2 on Friday. I'm like, yeah, but the other option was a 9 a.m. to 9:50, and I was also thinking, like, girl, if you go to class from 9 to 9:50, you gonna be bored. Like, you was gonna be really, really bored. So that means, like, you gonna just wake up and then have nothing else to do. Like, at least if you got classes or like one class in the middle of the day, you could sleep late, get up, get yourself all dressed, and like you'll be out. Like, you go hang in the stew or something, or you go to the caf. If you wake up at 9 o'clock and 9:50, you ain't gonna have nothing to do all day. You gonna be bored as hell. So I was like, let's just do the 9 o'clock. Like, at least that way I could just wake up. It's right there by the dorms. It's right there by the dorm that I want to live in. So hopefully I could just wake up, go to scripts, go to that little journalism class real quick, my 50 minutes, and I could go back to my room and do whatever I got to do for the rest of the day. So if I want to come to nuts later, if I got work to do, if I want to record videos, if I want to do anything, get a job or something, yeah, I could be able to do that. So I think I made a smart decision. The first week of school, I'll still have that ad drop period. So if I do want to switch, then I will. As of right now, I think I want to test out a Spanish one. So that's how I'm feeling right now. If I don't decide to test out a Spanish one, I do take Spanish, and I'll probably have 2 classes that day. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 1 class. And another thing was my Tuesdays and Thursday last semester was really, really packed. Like, last semester I took so many credits, I had to pay extra money. I took like 19 credits, and I took about 19 credits, and yeah, that's still this semester because we're gonna be done in May. So right now I'm taking 19 credits. I have so many freaking classes. A lot of them are gen eds because my first semester I felt like I didn't take that many classes first semester. But yeah, I take 19 credits now, and next semester I take a regular amount. So yeah, my Tuesdays and Thursdays are really, really packed. But honestly, and those start, I think my day starts that day 9:30. So both days are really early, like 9 o'clock and 9:30. At least it's not 8 a.m. Anything is better than the 8 a.m. If you have an 8 a.m., good luck. 8 a.m.s in college is way different than 8 a.m.s in high school. I don't know, some people like that. Some people, I know, like on when I had the fall semester, I had a 8 a.m. and then I had a 10 o'clock. So I was basically done by 11, and that was the best. Like, that was the best. I would literally go to class and like what I slept I was terrible. I would like roll out of bed, put my Crocs on, and go to class looking like death, and then go back to my room, and I would see girls leaving out the dorm, and I would be going in the dorm to go to sleep. So yeah, first semester was really hard. So yeah. Another question that I got was, what are some ways to earn money while you're down there? I could do a whole separate video like deeper in it, but there's like a Subway. Oh my god, I never answered the other question about what food spots are over there. So in the student center there is a Chick-fil-A, a Pirate's Grill, which serves things like burgers, cheesesteak, hot dogs, like stuff like that, fries, all of that. You got Chick-fil-A, Pizza Hut, this little Planet Smoothie place, and then Starbucks. It's not called Starbucks, but it's Starbucks. And then across the street from the library is a shopping center. They just built a Wendy's. It's a wing zone. That's one of my favorite because I love chicken wings. It's a Subway. It's a Chinese carryout, and it's a tropical smoothie. I think that's it. Oh, and it's, ooh, y'all, it's this bomb Jamaican. Ooh, I want it now. It's this bomb Jamaican place that's over there as well. Like, oh my god, when I say that's what I'm getting when I go back up there to pick my stuff, I won't get that because my mama like it too. So yeah. But yeah, basically some ways to earn money while you're in school. I'm gonna do a deeper video, but just to give you all some, you could work at the food places, you could do work study, or you could have a side hustle. So a lot of girls do hair, nails, makeup. If you know how to make a clothing item, I know for me, I run a motivational blog, so I sell keychains with my quotes in them, and I also sell like frame plaques. I have to restock because I did sell out, and yeah. So yeah, that is some ways, you know, just find a side hustle. I know people who paint jackets. I know people who, some people was like party promoters and they would like get money from that. Not my cup of tea, but somebody might have that in their cup for their tea. And yeah, so whatever you're good at, like I know these girls, they did like, they polished regular nails. They didn't do like acrylics or nothing, but they did polished nails. These one girls, they threaded eyebrows. Whatever you could think of. So some people, they start clothing lines. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you could do. I know this girl, when I had my hair, she flat ironed my hair for me. She could have charged me. I know one girl, she cornrowed hair. Like my friend, she was getting a wig put on for, she was doing her own wig, but she just needed her hair cornrow. So this girl charged her like $5 to cornrow hair. It's these girls that do soft locks, they do hair. So if you got a talent, a side hustle, or anything, go ahead and do that. People do a lot of different things. People cooked. I know this girl, she used to go down in the lobby and she would use the kitchen and she would cook Alfredo and she would sell bowls. Yeah, you just gotta get on your side hustle. And the last question that I have in this video is going to be, what are my favorite spots to hang out on campus? My room, duh. It's like, nah. For me, yeah, really, my room. Here at home, I don't have my own room. I never had my own room until I got to school, and I accidentally got my own room. And my room was big as I don't know what at school, because it's for 2 people, but it's just me. So I pushed the beds together. Like when I do my dorm tour real quick when we go pick up our stuff, y'all will see. Nice. But yeah, I like to be in my room. I like to watch TV. I do not like doing homework at a desk. I prefer to sit in my bed, or I'll sit at a desk in my room. I'm not the type of girl to go study in a library. I don't really honestly study that hard. Like I just do the work. Not that it comes easy, but I had like biology and chemistry class first fall semester. I would study because it was so hard, but like if I don't get it, I just kind of give up. Don't be like don't be like me. But this semester wasn't really challenging, like the one that just passed. That one wasn't really challenging, or the one that we're in. This one isn't really that challenging. It's just more time consuming. Like I got a lot of work. Like literally yesterday I wrote 2 papers, did 5 post tests, and like just so much work, like just so much work. So yeah, and I don't go to the library. The library is so out the way, like I feel like it's so far from me. So I don't go to the library because then I gotta go there, find somewhere to sit, find somewhere to set up. I can't play my music, like I just am not really comfortable there. If my friends are like we all going as a group, then I'll go to the library, but I prefer to just sit in my room and do it myself in my room. Even if my friends like came in my room and we did it, I prefer to do that. I'm not a big library studier. We used to always stay in the student center, so I like the student center. That's one of my favorite spots on campus. I'm not a big waterfront girl, like I don't really like the outside, so y'all probably won't catch me sitting along the waterfront. Y'all probably won't catch me over there by the statues. Y'all won't catch me just sitting in front of the dorm. Sometimes depending on who's out there, like if we're talking to people, but I'm not just about to be just sitting out there. I'm not a big outside person. I don't really go to the lobby of my dorm because I do sometimes, like if we're talking to people when they're in the lobby, or we just sometimes talk a lot in the caf. And then I had 2 friends that lived in VC, so they would either come and we like sit in our lobby, or they'll come to our rooms. But a lot of times we'll just be sitting in the caf. Like I always was kind of sitting there, like I said in my last video. We would just meet up in the caf, or we would meet up in the stew. So I say my 3 favorite spots would be like the student center, the caf, and my room. Those would be the 3 places y'all would catch me. Y'all ain't gonna get in the parties. But yeah, I don't really go to the library. I don't really sit at the waterfront. I don't go to the boys' dorms. So yeah, that's where I hope you all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to finish up and make sure I answered as many questions as I could. I love you all so much. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for getting me to over 800 subscribers. I love you all so much.